Today's video will be a 40-minute practice focusing on inner thigh and hamstring activation. We'll be working our way towards forearm stand and doing exercises that will build strength to get there. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. So we'll start a little bit different today, lying on our bellies. So go ahead and lie down, place one hand on top of the other and let your forehead rest down on the top of your hands. And as you settle in, just start to notice where in the body you're holding tension. Maybe you rock your forehead side to side. Just feel that connection of your heartbeat to your mat space underneath you. So the rise and fall of your belly and your chest. And right away, just tuning in and accepting the affirmation that wherever you're at today deserves to be celebrated. And that can be mentally where you're at, can be physically where you're at with your asana practice. Wherever you're at deserves to be celebrated. And even if you were to just lie on your mat, staying right here, breathing, that deserves to be celebrated. The fact that you made it right here to your mat deserves to be celebrated. All these little things that seem small, but they're really not. Just holding on to that idea as we start to move. And we'll slowly start to come into sphinx pose. So bring your forearms parallel to one another down on your mat. Think of pressing your forearms down and back to scoop your heart forward and up. And start to find some rolls through your neck. So maybe you soften your right ear to your right shoulder. And then switch to the other side. Maybe you start to find free movement, finding half circles, full circles. Just being mindful of your neck and how that area in the body is feeling. Think of pressing the tops of your toes down to engage through your legs and take that pressure out of your low back. And slowly release. Hands come under your shoulders. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chest and breathe. Squeeze your upper arms in, lift your belly up off of your mat, press your toes down, full breath in. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, baby cobra, lift, breathe, maybe you lift your palms. Exhale, slowly lower. Again, inhale, baby cobra, lifts. And lower. And the option to come into full cobra here. Take a full breath in. Exhale, rise into child's pose. Send your tailbone back towards your heels. Allow your forehead to rest down on your mat. Inhale, start to roll forward through cat. Exhale, cobra pose. Full breath in. Exhale, child's pose. So rolling through the spine. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, cobra pose. Full breath in. Exhale, child's pose. Just connecting with the breath. Again, inhale, roll it forward. Press your mat away. Dome through your shoulder blades. Exhale, cobra pose. And stay here. If you want to come down to baby cobra, you can, or sphinx pose. Full breath in. Exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale back through center. Exhale, other side. Then start to find that free movement again. Just being mindful of your low back. Think of lifting your low belly up and in, lengthening your heart forward and up. It's really all about the length. Full breath in. Exhale, child's pose. Forehead rests down on your mat. Let your belly pull down between your thighs, releasing those muscles. It's not often we let our core muscles go, but just celebrating that area in the body and feeling the breath right there. Inhale, start to shift forward. Your left elbow and upper arm is going to come down on your mat as your right arm reaches forward, finding a stretch through your left tricep, your left side body. And you may need to maneuver around a little bit, finding that area that feels tender. Maybe you hold and breathe. Think of pulling your tailbone back, and then we'll switch sides. So bring your right elbow down. Maybe your shoulders stay square. Maybe your left shoulder rolls back. This is all about finding that sensation, not about how the posture looks. Then slowly release. We'll shift forward into a tabletop. Lift your low belly up to your spine, knit your rib cage in, and then think of leading forward with your heart. Full breath in. Exhale, shoulder floss, soften your chest down. Keeping your arms as they are. Inhale, press your mat away, dome through your shoulders. Exhale, shoulder floss, and take a few on your own. This is a very small movement, getting deep into the shoulders. When you're ready, release your forearms down to your mat. Press your forearms down and in. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose on your forearms. Press your mat away. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Take a few on your own. This range of movement is going to be a little bit smaller, so just go with it. Maybe this is a unique, different feeling. This is your space to explore, so close your eyes. Nothing else matters right here aside you and your breath and your body. When you're ready, we'll step back to a forearm plank. Your inner thighs roll in and up. Firm your quads up. Full breath in. Exhale, lower your hips to your mat. Sphinx pose. Inhale, forearm plank. From your core, lift your belly up. Exhale, release. From the core, inhale, forearm plank. Exhale, slowly release. Again, inhale, forearm plank. Firm your quads up. Lengthen the crown of your head forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, forearm plank. Breathe. Pull your hip points up to your rib cage. Keep your core engaged, and then start to press up to your high plank. Shoulders stack over your wrists. Inner thighs roll in and up. Full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. This should feel like a nice release after all that core movement. Think of softening your heart down and forward, and then lifting your belly up towards your spine. Inhale, high plank, roll forward through your spine. Your chin is the last thing to unwind. Exhale, downward facing dog, rolling through the spine. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. And this can be however feels good to you. Inhale, high plank, roll forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank, roll forward, pause and breathe. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your heels down into your mat. Firm your quads up, inner thighs roll in and back. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Pause and breathe. Square your outer right hip down. Hard flex through your right heel. Keep your belly lifted up. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot through your hands. Drop your left knee to your mat. Inhale, crescent moon. Reach your arms up overhead and breathe. Pull your right hip crease back. Drop your tailbone down. Then start to interlace your hands behind your head. Full breath in. Exhale, side body crunch, right elbow to right side of the mat. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, other side, left elbow towards the left side of your mat. Keep your hips square. Inhale through center, option for a back bend, lift up out of your hips. Exhale, half splits. Release your hands, straighten through your right leg. Lead forward with your heart. And maybe you crawl your fingertips forward to keep that length instead of folding chin to chest. Your forehead is going to reach towards your right ankle. Inhale, low lunge, shift forward. Exhale, standing L. Shift to your right foot, lift your left heel parallel to your mat, and squeeze your left inner thigh in and up. Press the ball mount of your right foot down into your mat. Inhale. Feel that length. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot meets your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your palms. Find length through your spine. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Again, feel your belly lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, bring your forearms forward. Find a cat back. Inhale, open your arms, heart forward. Exhale, close your forearms towards one another. Find a cat back. Again, inhale, heart forward. Exhale, arms forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Step both feet back. And take your vinyasa. Squeeze your upper arms in as you lower halfway. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Reconnect with your breath. What can you celebrate about what you just achieved in your practice? Inhale, lift your left leg high. Breathe, square your outer left hip down. Press your palms down and forward to keep that length through your spine. Full breath in. Exhale, left knee to nose, low lunge. Drop your right knee to your mat. Inhale, crescent moon. Reach your arms up overhead and breathe. Pull your left hip back. And then bring your hands behind your head, full breath in. Exhale, side body stretch, left elbow to left side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, other side. Find that balance, pull your left hip back. Inhale, rise, option for a back bend, lifting up and out of your hips. Exhale, half splits. And flex your left toes back. And really focusing here on length. So pull your heart forward. Your forehead is going to extend towards your left ankle. You'll really feel that length through your spine instead of dumping forward. When you're ready, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, standing L. Use your core to lift your right heel parallel to your mat. And hard flex through your right foot. Roll your right inner thigh in and up. Lift up out of your supporting hip. Take a full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift, long spine, long neck. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, cactus arms. Press your forearms back. Inhale. Exhale, bring your forearms forward. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, forearms forward. Press your palms away. Inhale, arms up, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reconnect with your breath. From your quads up, roll your inner thighs in. Press the big toe side of your foot down into your mat. Inhale, lift your right leg high, square your hips. Exhale, knee to nose, drop your right knee to your mat. Inhale, lift your left heel up. Exhale, toes drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, spinal balance. Start to reach your right arm forward. You can stay here or find bird dog by flexing your left heel to your glute and grabbing for your back foot. Your heart reaches forward and up, slight back bend, lift your low belly, full breath in. Exhale, slowly release. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, crescent airplane arms, breathe. Pull your right hip back, lift your right inner thigh up. And slowly release your fingertips to your mat. Inhale, standing L, left heel lifts. Exhale, drop your toes to your mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Squeeze your left hamstring. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Send your hips back and down. Inner thighs squeeze in. Lift your heart up. Full breath in. Exhale, fly your arms back. Standing airplane. So this is for your core. Lift your abdominals up. Length from your tailbone out through the crown of your head. Inhale, chair pose. Arms sweep up. Breathe. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank through your vinyasa. Always option to skip. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reconnecting. Acknowledging this side as different, that's okay. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Drop your shin down to your mat. Inhale, lift your right toes up and breathe. Right inner thigh rolls in and up. Inhale. Exhale, lower your toes. Inhale, lift, squeeze. Exhale, lower. A few more times on your own. An option to extend your left arm forward, finding the spinal balance. Maybe you take bird dog. Inner thighs come in towards the midline of your body. Full breath in. Exhale, slowly release. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Make the connection. Low lunge. Inhale, crescent, airplane arms. Breathe. Left hip pulls back. Palms press down. Pinky fingers squeeze in. Inhale. Exhale, standing L. Full breath in. Exhale, right toes to your mat. Inhale, lift, squeeze. Exhale, lower. A few more times on your own. Think of squeezing your right hamstring in towards your glute muscle, feeling that connection. Full breath in. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Forward fold. Shake it out. I deserve to be celebrated. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, second set. Inner thighs squeeze in. Lift your chin, full breath in. Exhale, standing airplane. Option to rise up to your toes. Squeeze your ankles in. Length from your tailbone out through the crown of your head. Option to keep your heels high. Inhale, chair pose. Sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Through your flow. And these vinyasas, these high to low planks, are really the time when we can connect and celebrate what we have accomplished. So acknowledging exactly that, what you have accomplished through movement. A lot of times that is all it takes to find a shift in energy. Inhale, high plank, roll forward. Exhale, forearm plank, release your forearms to your mat. Keep your gaze down, option to stay here or find dolphin pose. Tiptoe your toes up towards your elbows. Shift your weight forward, your shoulders stack over your elbows. Think of scooping your heart down and forward, and then from there lifting your belly up and in. Option to take dolphin push-ups by pressing your palms down into your mat and straightening up into down dog, and maybe that's one arm at a time. And when you're ready, we'll slowly start to release into a child's pose. If there's a different posture that lets you connect better to your breath, you can go ahead and take that. Maybe a posture that feels celebratory to you. You can take that. Coming back to that affirmation. I deserve to be celebrated wherever I'm at today. No matter where we're at, what we're doing, where our mind or our body is, there's something that we can learn and there's something that we can celebrate. When you're ready, slowly start to make your way back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Drop your shin down to your mat. Inhale, lift your left heel. Exhale, drop your toes. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, low lunge. Inhale, crescent, airplane arms, long line of energy. Exhale, plant your palms, standing L, press your right ball mound down. Full breath in. Exhale, airplane pose. Kick your left heel back. Roll your left hip down. Squeeze your left inner thigh in and up. Slowly start to bring your hands to your heart. Full breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Mindfully land your back foot down on your mat. Your back heel is the farthest thing back. Plug your front hip in and press your palms down to engage through your lats. Find your focus forward. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten through both legs. Reach your right arm up overhead. Exhale, triangle pose. Keep the length through your side body. Reach your front arm all the way forward and then down. Left hand stacks over your right hand. Press the ball mounds of both feet down and in to engage through your inner thighs. And roll your right rib cage forward and up. Full breath in. Exhale, pyramid pose. Plant both palms, straighten through both legs, and stay up on your fingertips. Think of pulling your heart space forward, keeping the length through the back of your neck. And maybe as you breathe, you can actually crawl your fingertips farther forward as you pull your right hip back in opposition. Your left hip will soften down. Full breath in. Exhale, low lunge into your high plank. And take your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward dog. Letting that side go, creating that space. Inhale, lift your left leg high, flex your left foot. Exhale, knee to nose. Drop your shin to your mat. Inhale, lift your right toes, squeeze your glute. Exhale, release. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Find your bearings. Inhale, crescent, airplane arms. Full breath in. Exhale, standing L. Plant your palms. Right heel flexes back. And inhale, airplane pose. Find your balance, hard flex through your right heel. Same on the other side. Squeeze your right inner thigh in and up. Drop your right hip down. Firm your supporting quad up. Full breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Other side. So mindfully land your right foot back. Roll your left inner thigh up and then over to the left. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten through your front leg, reach your front arm up. Pull your back hip towards your front heel, keeping that length. Inhale. Exhale, triangle pose, keep the length. Your left hand can come down to your mat. You just want to make sure you're not hunching forward. Roll your top shoulder back, your bottom shoulder forward and up, really feeling that twist. Full breath in. Exhale, pyramid pose. Bump your back foot in. Come to the tips of your fingers and pull your heart forward. Left hip pulls back, right hip softens down. And then just notice, can you crawl your fingertips farther forward? Inhale. Exhale, low lunge through your plank, through your vinyasa. Downward facing dog. full breath in. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, lift your heels. Open mouth, let it go. Nice and loud. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, drop your heels. And then come down to your shins. We'll set up for forearm stand here. So there's many options for forearm stand. Press your forearms down on your mat. Option to stay right here in dolphin pose. If you want to move on, start to lift your right foot up towards the ceiling. Press your forearms down and in, and maybe you start to find some leverage by bending and straightening through your bottom leg. If both feet are lifted, rotate your inner thighs in. Lift your side body up towards your heels. Keep your gaze down. Stay with your breath. And when you're ready, slowly release. Play around as long as you need. Just place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And no matter where you were in that forearm stand, forearm plank, whatever it was, just celebrating that accomplishment. Knowing that whatever you were doing was building strength both physically and mentally. Even if it's the strength of patience. When you're ready, we'll slowly start to move back into that forearm stand, maybe dolphin, maybe forearm plank. And if you lifted the right leg, this time lift the left. And then straightening and bending through that bottom leg, maybe you find some leverage, lifting up. If both feet lift, roll your inner thighs in. Press your forearms down and in, press your palms down. And when you're ready, we'll slowly meet back on our shins. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Just breathing full and deep. What's coming up? Creating an affirmation for yourself. I am strong. I am capable. I deserve to be celebrated. Take any movement you need, just releasing through the shoulders, so you can come to tabletop and find some shoulder rolls. We'll meet in downward dog. Start to crawl your hands back towards your toes, forward fold. Grab for the backs of your ankles. Pull your heart towards your feet. Your hamstrings are going to lengthen back and up. Then slowly start to crawl your hands to the right. Pull your left hip back. This should just feel good in the side body. Full breath in. Exhale to the other side. And again, this is not about what it looks like. There's no right or wrong here. It's just about feeling good in your body. And then slowly start to come back through center, forward fold. Start to crawl forward into a high plank. Drop your knees to your mat. Inhale, extend your right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose, half pigeon on the right. So take what you need to find this pose. Soften your left hip down. When you're ready, come into sleeping pigeon. If you have a block or a pillow that you can rest your forehead on, go ahead and grab that so you can fully release. And as we start to really get into your hips, start to slow down a little bit. Just notice if you're holding tension in your mouth. Maybe you squeeze all the muscles right there, and then let everything go to ease some of that tension. And celebrate where you're at right here. Feel the sensation in the body and use that as a point of celebration. Slowly start to rise. Take any movement you need. We'll meet back in tabletop. Inhale, extend your left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch into half pigeon on the left. And setting this side up without judgment, celebrating each and every tiny movement. Half pigeon is a very easy pose to judge because there's a lot of sensation that arises out of our hips. But wherever you're at, that is beautiful. If you feel pain, that's your body telling you to come up and out of it. But any other sensations, welcome them in. How amazing is it that we can move our bodies and celebrate that movement? And not only are we celebrating it, but we are truly getting something out of it. Moving our energy, creating more space, so we can hold ourselves and others better. And these things we learn in our practice, we have the ability to teach them to others, to share them with the world through action. When you're ready, slowly start to rise. We'll meet back in tabletop. Maybe you circle your hips. Then slowly start to swing your legs out in front of you. Scooch all the way forward, lower down to your backs. We'll meet in bound angle, Supta Baddha Konasana, or butterfly pose. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Just releasing into your mat. Releasing everything in your practice that you've done. Celebrating the fact that you're here 40 minutes later. That diligence, that determination. Feeling the breath. Start to extend your legs up towards the ceiling, and your arms reach up towards the ceiling. Just shake it all out. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Releasing. We'll find dead bugs pose. Arms and feet reach up. Receiving. Receiving that energy that we have celebrated. Holding on to that as we move forward. I deserve to be celebrated wherever I'm at today. Slowly start to curl your legs into your chest. We'll meet in a shavasana. Take up space. This is the point where we truly get to be in celebration. Slowly start to invite movement back into your body without forcing it. Start to reach your arms long overhead and then roll to your right or left side. Holding that celebratory feeling in your heart as you move throughout your day, draw your hands to your heart center. Together, we'll take a full breath in. Exhale, we bow forward in deep, deep gratitude. Namaste.